You're not bad looking. You're very handsome. I feel you with the part. I wasn't feeling the part, but I understand swag, so that's cool. You got style.
You dress nice. It's the side part.
Yeah.
And I don't. I didn't get the spark.
I think you look good. I like your side part. It's cute.
Not necessarily my type, but I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Show the people the side part because they all coming for your side part. Hello, welcome in. I'll have to hold that. What's your name?
My name is Mark.
Mark, how old are you?
I'm 39.
38.
Damn, Mark is not off to a good start, man. Damn. Bro, Mark, if I was you, man, I'm turning my ass around. I'm walking back where I came from. Ain't no sense of me staying here any second longer, bro, while these balloons are going off like fireworks.
38. And what do you do?
I'm a federal agent, and I act part-time.
Oh, okay. And now what are some things I could do for fun?
Working out, bike riding. I go to the range all the time, shoot.
Okay.
Just things like that.
Nice. All right. So now what are some things you look for in a woman?
Maturity, security, intelligence, beauty. Those are some of the basics, just the basics there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And now what are some of your deal breakers?
Yeah, insecurity, immaturity, just pettiness, those type of things.
Okay. Got it. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Okay. Let's start with your name and age first.
I'm Erica. I'm 35.
All right. Okay. And Erica, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think just initial overall attraction. Yeah.
Okay.
I think the hair, the outfit looks good, but I think it's mostly the hair. Yeah. Trying to figure it out. But you look nice.
No, I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Now, is Erica someone that's your type?
No, she's not, but she seems to be a really good person. I'm all about positivity.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So,
All right.
Yeah.
So what makes her not really your type?
The tattoos, things like that. I mean, once again, she seems to be pretty mature, pretty intelligent, but the tattoos will probably just be a little bit more of something that I wouldn't look in a long term.
Yo, that line where he's like, she seems to be pretty mature, pretty intelligent. Boy, how do you know she's intelligent? You don't even know her like that. This is just the first couple seconds. Maybe she's not intelligent as you think.
Yeah, so, but she's cool.
It's fine.
Let's go here. Your name and age.
Farah, 31.
All right. And Farah, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just didn't get the initial connection.
Hey, yo, those people who are always like, it's the initial connections. Like, what initial connection are you guys looking at? I don't get that part because the guy barely speaks. He just comes in and then they're like, yo, I didn't feel the initial connection. Damn, duh, you didn't feel it. They didn't even open their mouth. I mean, if you're going over base appearance alone, then yeah, might as well just said you're not attracted because of how they're looking. But those guys were like initial connection. How are you supposed to feel? Like, describe that.
I feel like, the hair. It's not the hair, it's the part that's throwing me off. But outside of that, he seems like a good person. I like your energy.
Yeah, definitely.
Alrighty. So that's two now coming for your hair. Like, does that happen to you often? No.
I mean, it's something I think it's my style might be a little bit different than what I'm used to. So it's all good.
All right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
I really didn't get enough information to kind of, but she seems once again mature. Seems like a positive person. So yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Your name and age?
Leticia, and I'm 30.
Okay. Leticia, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You dress nice. It's the side part.
Yeah.
And I don't. I didn't get the spark. When I look for a man, I want to be able to be like, oh yeah, it's him right there. So I didn't get that spark from you. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right. You show the people the side part because they all coming for yours.
Oh, damn. So that's what he was. I was a bit confused. Everybody's coming for his hair, but I'm like, my guy got a nice haircut, because I'm seeing it from the other side. I didn't realize he got that line going on. Okay. But I mean, to be fair, it's just a hair. You can always change it, man. Like, your hair grows back. At least he's not bald, right? Let's give him that. At least he's not bald, wearing a cap, and the cap comes off, and you find out he has a full-on bald head underneath, right? Like, He got hair still, alright? It's just maybe the little line, but I mean, damn. I'm sure within 6 months that shit will not be there, will not be visible. The hair will be grown already, right? So I don't know, man. I feel like they just a little tiniest reason to pop.
Sidebar. Now, is she someone that you would approach if you saw her out?
She seems, once again, cool person. You know, I'm all about positivity.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Name and age?
Nadira, and I'm 34.
All right. Nadira, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Honestly, I think I just would like you to be a little taller.
Perfect. First woman who's not seconding any other's opinions, like the rest of them, talking about whether the hair or initial connection. Like, at least we get something different out of this woman here, which is height, which is understandable, right?
That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
5'11". How tall are you?
5'5", but I have on heels, so I just feel like I want to look up. So yeah,
Okay.
that's all.
That's cool.
Is she someone that's your type?
She's, once again, she seems like a pretty cool person, you know, but not my type.
Not your type.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Let's go here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Kalia, 28. I think you look good. I like your side part. It's cute.
Appreciate you.
I popped because of the tattoos. I plan to get plenty more. I have a few big ones and visible ones. I plan to get more. They're mostly on my legs and a little bit on my arms and stuff.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
I didn't want to pop, but
Yeah. No, it's so
I'm
good.
getting
Yeah.
tattoos. So
Hey, look, I got a trip planned to Vietnam in a
Yeah.
little bit. I'm gonna get a back tattoo.
Yeah. Hold on. That caught me off guard. Cause didn't he just discriminate the first woman because of her tattoo part? And now this woman, I guess, eliminated herself because she thinks he's against them tattoos. And now he's like, I'm about to get a back tattoo. What? What are you talking about, boy? Yo, am I tripping or what's going on?
So it's all good. Yeah. But it's more so just the aspect of like the visible tattoos and
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be visible for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like looking like this. You can't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
All right, so to clarify, so I guess he means he's not against tattoos. It's just maybe the visible ones. I guess that's his thing.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you. Okay, your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Charerelle, and I'm 30. Dressed really nice. I don't mind the part. You mentioned getting a tattoo. I mean, everything you said sound great until you said that. So yeah, I was out.
Okay.
After that.
Okay, so you want no tattoos on your man?
No.
Yeah, I don't have any tattoos, but I just retired from the military, and it's one of those things that I on the bucket list. You feel me?
Got it. Okay.
All right.
Now, is she someone that you would go for?
Yeah, she seems like a really good person.
I mean, he needs to stop saying that line. She seems like a really good person. She seems like a really good person. You don't know if they're a good person. You don't know what they did 20 minutes, 30 minutes before coming to this show, bro. They could have thrown garbage out there on the road as they're driving. They could have swore at a person who's crossing the road because they're making them wait, for them and stuff. They could have just they could have been the worst human being. You don't know much about them, but she seemed like, come on, my boy. But I get it. You don't want to, you're trying to say something without really, starting shit, right? Without really hurting their egos or starting drama. I see your point. I see what you're doing, but still.
Yeah. Cute, petite, all of that. She's a winner.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So he said you're his type. He said cute, petite. He doesn't have no tattoos. Are tattoos like a no-go for deal breaker for you?
I mean, it depends on how big it is, where the location's at, and all of that. So, yes.
We can work on that.
Oh, okay. So do you want your balloon back?
Yes.
Let's get the balloon. Ooh, that was a good catch for me. Okay. All right, we'll be back. Let's go over here.
Damn. Arlette's winging this guy, right? He's trying to save him, trying her best to make him go home with a match.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Millie. I'm 33, and I just wasn't feeling it when he came out. You're not bad looking. You're very handsome. I feel you with the part. I wasn't feeling the part, but I understand swag, so that's cool. You got style.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
she's not pretty cool. She's a really cool person.
Oh,
I actually like her style. But no, and the way you articulated that, awesome. Sorry, awesome. But anyway, just not necessarily my type, but I'm proud of you.
You're proud of her for what? For existing, for popping on you? What are you proud of her for? This is like the nicest way to let somebody down, This is the nicest way to reject somebody. Just tell them, yeah, the way you said that, the way you articulated that, oh man, I'm proud of you. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to our unpopped balloon over here. So, do you all have any questions for one another?
What's your relationship like with God, Jesus?
So I was raised preacher's kid, So I think I'm a little bit rebellious with the side part here. Now I'm joking.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I grew up in the church, have a relationship with God. Yes.
Okay. And what's your daily life look like with God? Are you reading the Bible? Are you praying? Like, what does that look like?
Yo, this is gonna be the worst position to be in when you're just standing there and you're getting grilled question after question after question after question, because you don't know. Any single question can just throw them off and boom, they reject your ass, right? Especially if it's somebody you're into as well. Like, of course, if you don't find them attractive and they know you're a cup of tea, you don't give a shit. You're just going to tell them what you want to tell them. But if it's somebody you're into, you're just so scared of like turning them off. You know what I'm saying, right? Like, his part here. And you're getting like 50 questions thrown at you.
Daily prayer, consistent.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you know your purpose in life? What are you meant to do here on earth?
Yeah. Service to others, protecting others, my family, people of this country, and kind of, we can go further and further in that, but I'll just leave it at that. We kind of would go into those two areas that you normally don't really talk about too much on a initial encounter. That'd be religion and politics, right? Okay. But yeah.
Okay. Do you have any children?
Yes, I do.
Okay. How many?
I have 2 kids, 21 and 16. Yeah.
Okay.
You said 21 and 16?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And the host is not even helping too, bro. Like, you already know she's out of question. Why are you putting the mic there? And it's radio silence over here, right? Like, just move them up and ask them if it's a match and get them going their way. Like, it seems like you're giving her time to come up with BS.
I think I might.
Yeah.
Okay.
How old are you again?
I'm 39.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So what was it for you?
I think it's the age difference. Maybe I'm 30 and you have a 21-year-old.
Yeah.
I think that's a little odd for me.
Okay. Got it. Cool. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
That's crazy. So she just pops because he has a 21-year-old. That's not even that bad, to be honest. Like, if she had said she's 21 and he has a 20-year-old, I would have been like, yeah, for sure, pop that balloon, because ain't no way you're gonna have somebody a year younger than you calling you stepmom. That's messed up, right? But she's 30. Having a 21-year-old, that's like, what, 9 years difference? Why not? 21 is also actually like almost an adult. I don't think they go be in your life like that. But 21-year-old, bro, they're like maybe like almost done college, about to start their own life. They're not gonna be around you. You deserve to have happiness, so you and your man here could be enjoying that. But she's like, yeah, that's weird to me having a 21-year-old and I'm 30. Like, all right, do your thing, but it's not that bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could have been worse. Like, if you had those people who are like, I'm 21, they have a kid who's 20, we're a year apart, or I'm 24, their kid is like 22. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. And this part here, oh man, come on. I think she just was looking for a reason to just pop. Like, she was just so unsure. Anyways, guys, that's a video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thought. Comment about this whole little scenario here at the end with this woman who had popped prior. Let me know what you guys think about that whole thing. Would it be a deal breaker for you if you were 30 and your partner had a 21-year-old? child from a previous whatever marriage. Would that be a deal breaker for you? Comment down below and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace.
All right, let's head on back. Well, that is all of the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies. Take the mic. Thank you.